all my teaching experience is in Noblesville.
God, I was at Carmel for a while. I went from Carmel to Brownsburg, and then I decided I need a different feel, and then I moved inner city Indy.
Oh boy, but I'm sure that was a different feel.
I actually went charter. I was at Indiana Math and Science Academy. I mean, this was fresh out of college.
Yeah.
I was like, I've done this, now I'll do this.
I can do that.
And now I work for an online school. There you go. Bulldog. Yes. Yeah.
I don't know the charter school. I don't know.
Yeah,
Trojans.
Center
We played all that.
That's
We played all that.
We're live, by the way.
Oh, great.
Well, we're just
Good
playing
conversation.
games.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have to coach and work and be an athlete in so many different parts of the state.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of schools.
And you're, I know
For
Southern
track?
Indiana more.
I coached, in high school,
Sure.
I ran cross country, played basketball, as I said, and then ran track.
Oh.
And then in college, I ran cross country.
That's just that letter.
I was teaching in
Oh,
Noblesville.
did she
I
update
was the middle school boys cross country track coach.
Yeah, all the names that we're out of the
That's right.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure, that's why the
Yeah, vice
first one, I just put the parents, because I was like, I don't know for sure.
So
From the
Meg
executive board,
May
who needs
excused
to be
herself
on there,
since
right.
she would be a voter.
It makes
I'm a
sense,
voter,
no, I just
probably
wasn't sure.
surprised that they're not voters.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't vote to it.
No, you're just there for up council.
So.
Yeah, so no, I'm glad you put that together since you initiated it, because everyone just kind of like checked out over break and.
Well, truly, I had in my head, the meeting was the 21st too, and then I saw something that said the person was like.
It's okay, I'm just.
We probably
Yeah,
should-
I didn't.
Well, we didn't have anyone else come forward, so.
Correct.
I knew.
Do you wanna get, well, we texted Meg to see if she's coming down, so she can at least be.
Is she still there with Marcia?
Yeah, she's there with Marcia and Angela Stockholm,
Oh,
Stockmaster.
stop downstairs, yeah.
That was the first time.
Oh, there, she's right there.
I just shut the door.
Just shut the door.
Yeah, so I think this will be pretty easy then, since it's the main core of us
And me.
and you. But we were trying to rope you in as being the main core, and you're like, I'm too busy for this.
I know.
Are the other two coming or not?
They're coming, but Marcia's still talking. Oh. I don't know if
What? She came to, she's like, I'm just not gonna go to this meeting. I'll go to the
Right.
You guys wanna get started without her? And just kind of, when they come? Oh, did you wanna?
We were playing a game.
Yeah, I was entertained.
Yeah. We're good.
Alright, so you're gonna be both the secretary today? You're gonna be the secretary?
I'm on duty.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Jen and I signed up for it.
I'll take one too.
Oh,
There's a.
oh, the financial. Yeah. Yes, that's important. Do we need to do introductions? I
don't think we.
I think we're good.
Do we have anybody?
Is anybody
Zooming
online?
in? Is any?
Not right now.
Okay, I think we're good. Okay, approval of December minutes. Next. Do we have the? I saw it, Ashley. I saw these.
Yeah, I'm good with them.
I second.
I'm good. I'm going to approve the
You
minutes
saw
without
the
reading them.
text.
So I said, did someone already second it? Did someone already second it? To approve?
I did.
Okay, all in favor, right? Say aye.
I
All opposed? Okay.
all right.
Whee!
started the second semester, so it's pretty busy, but not a lot for this group. Last week, we did our normal semester one celebration. Students received a cookie and their certificate during the lunch periods. And then we also recognize them, even though it's small, you can find your child's name in the Warrior newsletter as well. So we had over 500 kids again. Thank our volunteers who joined us to help pass those out, as well as those who helped to donate the cookies. Kids always appreciate the cookies. Winter sports is continuing. Information was just recently sent out about swimming. If your child's interested in swimming, you should check Mr. Beaumont's post to Parent Square or contact Mr. Beaumont if your child's interested in swimming. Fun thing today. Choir with Mrs. Good on visiting elementary schools and performing for our elementaries today and tomorrow morning. We go over to a Hoyt tomorrow to one elementary. Having done a former. So I'm going to go over and enjoy that and check that out. If you happen to have elementary school kids or 8th grade choir kids, ask them about how the experience went. Then we really are kind of already gearing up for next year, which is wild. When I think about going on in the office, we have scheduling and elementary visits coming up in the next couple of weeks. The child will be scheduling here at school for Woodside, and then for our incoming 6th graders, we'll go over to the elementaries and present. On January 20th, as a reminder, there's no school for MLK Day. We also have no school on February 14th, as well as February 17th. Reminders in the calendar there. A big one I want to talk about graders, but it is open to anyone. If you have a sixth grade child and you weren't able to attend the showcase, so we encourage you to come and see all the clubs and extracurriculars you can get your kids involved with. We have tables that vary from the math department all the way to the baking club. I believe PTC is going to have a table there as well with sign-ups and advertising and things that PTC does. That's a big yearly event for us, and we're hoping to grow. We tried to be really successful. We had a great turnout last year, and we're hoping to grow from that. Just sent all the information over to elementary schools, so if you have a 5th grade student, you should be looking for that information coming home here in newsletters and from 5th grade teachers here. That's all I have. We're rearing up for next year. Yes, it is. We just started. That's kind of how my world is. What, any questions about showcase?
You said this over your letter.
About 5:30. 7. 5:37. Doors open at 5.
So you said a meeting is tailored to, so can you tell me more about like timing of meeting?
We have the 5:30 question for family.
Do you need anything from the PTC for that, other than just us setting up?
If somebody wants to help put together Blue Arch.
Yeah. 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 I love it. It's like the last minute thing that I realized that she could talk. Yeah. Yeah. Same. I got in there and I'm like seeing all of my son's friends like, wait. Yeah. So it's great. So it's great. Yeah. Other than that, I know Megan and I have been doing a lot of background on it, just really showcasing the PTC a lot more. I remember I was ready to be involved and went up to the table and was like, oh. Finding your registration. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys want to do that, it's great. I agree with that. Have like the orders that we know for certain events that we're available to sign up, I think. Yeah. The organization sounds fun. I would try, you know, the new things that we're
Yeah. Yeah. You're an 8 age. You're an 8 age. That was great. No, I think I can't do anything else right now.
two. Two.
That was really nice. I think I was good up there. Yeah, I encouraged. I don't know how we did up there. We had a joint meeting a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
But, yeah, he was saying that. Everybody else in the house was sleeping. No. Yeah. Good phase, right? Loved it. Like, okay. Cool. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So next on the list then is the board vacancy vote. Anyway, yeah. So next on the list then is the board vacancy vote. How do we do this, Brian?
Well, Freedom has some little ballots, and so what we're gonna do is we'll pass those around and then collect them and put them in there, and then we'll count the votes. I don't know if they need to be here. Just close your eyes. Yeah,
Mr. Clark doesn't vote, right?
he doesn't get a vote, it's on PTC.
We don't vote. Oh, right. So, okay.
Well, you guys vote, you guys get to vote, so the name committee, you're not voting. We're still gonna vote on the overall. Yeah, so she had put together a letter.
The letter's right there.
Yeah, so we'll keep that for the files. Yeah, we can keep that for the files. Yep.
Right, yeah, yeah. Like I just started. We've got 2.5 hours behind the wheel on that and it's so
I think like every day and every night, especially when people driving around
you guys can have the those, if you want, since everybody, don't let her come in at all, so. We said two members, are they still talking or what?
Oh, no. Can we get the results on that?
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations, you're our new president. Now, we want to point out though that this will open up a secretary position, so that is something we will need to now see. Getting nominations and start the ball rolling again with the parent committee.
So we were hoping that after this meeting, that you would vote something with me. Yep. And what did we say, 2 weeks, like the 28th? Okay. Of January. We'll accept. Yep.
Yes, that too, so it's like, nothing, oh, we never kind of someone else to come forward.
I mean, at that point, should generalize, which I think people, social media and stuff, I wonder if it would make sense for me to drop it.
It's technically just social media with vice president on there.
Right.
Which is
But I
yeah.
to take that.
So I don't know, I mean, only those you guys.
Okay.
Do you think it says social media as secretaries or vice president?
It's shared duty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which we could just continue doing. Yeah. Except I would just take minutes during. You know, you can work. Take minutes during. It's fine. We'll see.
Can you tell me one more time about just the timeline about that?
January 28th, so 2 weeks from today, is right to have all names. And then the nominating committee is meeting January 29th.
So guess let's see what we do.
So our point is so that we can.
We put it, oh, there's some things that are around the time today. Put it later.
Which is what February. I don't know if I did see a text about that.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock on the 29th.
Okay.
For the nominating phase, everyone. And then, yeah.
Yeah, I will look. My end of month always gets crazy. For me to, I don't know, that's what I.
That's our next meeting.
That's February 18th. So.
Yeah, that'll be the, we'll vote them. Yeah.
Maybe more policy pressure.
Or secretary.
Oh. I don't think he would like that. But no constraints and very fun.
So we have, yeah, so the issue is like, if you know anybody that was interested, they have 2 weeks to put their name forward. Secretary, yeah.
Okay, and moving on to many updates, Dan. We had our last one come in, I handed to you, I don't know if you already had that amount or not, do we have a total for how much it is?
I haven't told you the revenue side of it, so since they're still trickling in, it's still gonna be one of the most successful dances that we've had. Because they're coming under budget. So the revenue I had for the dance was 6,462. I only anticipated 3,500 from the dance. And then the budget on that one for the dance was $1,700, and the DJ and the photo booth was $750, and there's a small one trickling in. So we're even under budget by a lot.
So probably from 25 to 55.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. Yeah, they did a great job on it.
That was, yeah, so the spring dance last year did more than the winter dance. So maybe it trends at something, nice dance.
You know, and I told Shannon and Abby that I thought it was a brilliant idea that they had the students and their teacher get involved in the decorations. I thought, yes, it's cheap, but that is such a cool way to bring the kids and be fit.
Yeah.
So I think they'll probably continue to do that.
It probably made them want to attend and tell their friends even more so too, because they got excited about it. You know, that they were going to Okay, grants. Rachel, are you, you have any new things going on with that, or are we all finished? Is it close up?
I think we're all done. I just periodically check the email, check again, because we were still waiting for what was it, a waffle maker?
I don't have any.
And something else, I feel like.
Like they just haven't been delivered yet? Well, they just, we had,
Please send us what you want.
oh, yeah.
But it shouldn't be anything.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap that up. But I mean, everything has been distributed. And I feel like
Yeah, Chris, right? It's that he sent me an invoice for the pay deck, and I already have the check written. Of course, I'm not. I did Chris. I need to make a lot of it, but yeah, I have everything at the office. Oh, I think I'll drop it up every day. So I'll be back tomorrow. You reminded me twice today, everybody for it. I'm like, oh.
okay, got it. So yeah, so everything is pretty much wrapped up. We delivered the bulk of the stuff before Christmas.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Yeah.
I was super excited. So
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it was all, yeah. Okay, and then moving on to Chick-fil-A, I know you've been pretty busy with that, right? You've been doing quite a few events here recently. Is that going pretty well?
This one did really well. We sold out at the last one. Now in December, if you look at it, the December one, we were like paying like $200. But that's too much we didn't have. And so yeah, for this one, we sold out. So we should be able to make a few $100 off of this one. But yeah, the things are we have another one at some point. I think what's the summer game? The summer game is coming up, right? In April. Yeah, so that was one that is in the works to do. So I gotta get that. Yeah, also. And we did a staff, we did a staff game too. What did you guys do that again? Better get this time. Yeah, there's a lot of shots by some people out. Well, that was still Chick-fil-A that game. That usually goes better. A lot of people.
What's the name of the game?
Something like the staff or
Like,
I don't think some of those work.
okay, for everybody, just a quick update from Carrie. Our most recent one back in December was Chick-fil-A. No, Henry, sorry. And it raised $118.92. And our next one coming up is January 28th at Congress. Do they do that? Yes, I believe so. And it is, I finished it last night with all and actually I sent to that to her probably today. So she can do it. She can do it. Awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. That's still probably still alive. Yes, I had no on that. I don't know if you get a lot of media out there. Okay, 5K, I'm just going to be completely honest, we are kind of struggling a bit with that, so if we could get any help added on, Tiffany has stepped down, we just have that this moment, so we're down to just a couple of people on the committee, and they have not been yet. So I've been trying to reach out to them. Yeah. So anybody who can think of an idea, shelter and shelter, and well, we have not actually undertaken right now to get the sponsorship, so. Yeah.
So you got looking for a chair or a co-chair?
Probably co-chair would be helpful, yeah. So when you go, really seeking donations and setting out there, you know, I can also post something specific to that.
so I went through and showed them. Let's say, yeah, if we miss that very first, it's hard to know. It's showing that they need to actually go in. Yeah. Well, and I think I feel as a parent, like, nobody how many times I posted and did things about the answer, but I'm also thinking of as a parent who is I like,
I can help out with the podcast. So yeah, I might be able to. I might be able to help out in the co-chair capacity just because I have a lot of the information. Have a lot of yeah, just have a lot.
I think that what we're trying to organize right currently is a meetup with Vicky, and she has all that stuff, and she can kind of just, and you've been talking in the past years with Vicky, you kind of know already.
Yeah, the biggest thing is with the she has some good connections on giving some good prices on certain things.
Okay.
The question would be is if no one has that connection, if we want to see if she can help us with that. If not, then we have other options, obviously, because a lot of people work at the school. But yeah, I think there's she has a lot of information. A lot of it too is digital, which is good. So we do have a lot of that. The biggest thing I think that would be helpful for Vivi is if she has like the contacts for Giovanna, if she's got some of it too. The contacts for the previous sponsors. We have. So she should put the contact information. Like, sometimes she just allocated it was her reaching out to them, and then I'll get contact with them.
and if you can help with anything to like send out, I know you know, I know that
lot of the places like the advertising.
Yeah, if you just, she may just send me their like markups of what they needed, and I took the information and made it ready for them.
Yeah, I think that's what we can improve on this year's advertising for it.
Like, we have to, like, having just like, kind of already close for way, you know, so like just putting it in the Facebook, so they're able to like upcoming races, something else.
Yeah, there's fewer, I think there was one that was involved last year. I don't know if you can have a video on the involved, though, I think what kind of job.
But you know, it's comfortable, it's for your, not for like, not for company of the store, or for actual, like, just running wild.
Oh.
Like, I mean, they're just straight up, like, you know, training, and, you know, it's kind of, a lot of them are, there's no, like, right, just you won't know you have and stuff there. Yeah. Although then we have like the website and stuff, you know, also our Facebook, races. Do you think the Y would share on the information? Because saying is, yeah, well, like, one or two. Yeah, yeah, but. Right.
So, yeah, so that's kind of one of the things too, is, you know, getting the committee together, figuring out who's going to be good at advertising, getting advertising in versus sponsor, asking for sponsorships, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you know, if we know the ability, if someone's able to like get in there and say, hey, look, we have this, we have these flyers, we want to distribute them out, you know,
That kind of stuff. Yeah, that's, I'm like, you know, like little websites, whatever, like, don't know, sometimes
actually, you know, I hate to say this, but sometimes, like, if I'm like taking that corner turn at Covington and Scotland, I'm always looking at that.
yeah,
corner.
yeah.
So, just go back to the whole, yeah, like, yeah.
Cross-country coaches here and at the cross-country coach I was with outstanding. I'm sure she would help. And I'm happy. I don't know if we're going to contact information.
Yeah, I think one thing, since you brought this kid training,
Right.
and so I think the other thing that we came with an issue was that I think, I don't know if this was true, but one of the stipulations was like if they're going to help, they want part of the fund.
Well, I just want
Or like New Jersey and that kind of stuff.
I would be the boys coach and teacher here.
Is it still? It's still.
And it's still not a homestead cross-country coach. Yeah.
That was it too.
Yeah, he's the head cross-country coach at homestead. He wanted keep up to help with like data setup and that kind of stuff. Because how do I do that?
That's in order to take advantage of volunteers. I think the more volunteers, the better. That it'll just help, and especially volunteers like clear with your whole life. They just get pedals. We're going to auction off the Mr. Clark in this buddy. Really?
Everything I do, I stand at the door.
So we do it at your red, and I'm elementary, but yeah. And then, and you know what, she also came in for that. Yeah, no, I don't know that. Okay. Whatever it is,
that's what, I mean, you would just shoot me an email saying, hey, I'm really interested, just whatever, we can work out something. Yeah. Like, just, if she needs a contact from, one of the things is making sure we have all the pieces fall into place. And that's one thing I think that was kind of lacking, was we didn't have enough people that wanted to like come, like sponsors that wanted to come. We had a couple people, like 3 members showed up. And then I think there was, what are those, was it Matt Affleck came, or one of the CrossFit people came. And not usually they come this year, but it was one of those really like 2 vendors sitting out there like sponsors. It'd be nice to have maybe a little bit more to have interaction with people like sitting around, at least in the beginning.
Yeah, and you know, that's fine. I do it to the one, I do like, I'm not, I'm just trying to, and bring it over, right?
So we can't have something very smart afterwards. Be like, yeah, here's some help. We can just have to do it. Chocolate was what I was thinking.
Very fun.
And then have like that.
Yeah.
Things like that.
I think it's the spring cleaning, or what is that dance show? She Free, thank you. I know it was an event once, I can't remember what it was, but they had helped sponsor the event, and they had like the tent set up, and then they had like music playing. It was really nice. Like they did all that themselves. Yeah, but that's nice to have an event.
Yeah, so I think that can be great. That's kind of why it would be really cool to get more of that type of interaction.
More of an event instead of all the-
Yeah, just go around and get stuff, you know.
What is she free? Right down there.
Are there ones that are right off Scott Road there? And like, that's great.
Yeah. Okay, are we good there? You want to go on? Yes. Okay, we're going to take it over here. Mark, shut up for a second. Yeah. Update. Getting all the things that we can get that out and just start getting those concerts. Budget, so we're just kind of in that stage of it, so the board now will be to get kind of a safe dates. So we should go with some reading about it and that people want to find out more information, you know. And so they kind of idea. One side, like I kind of get lost and everything else. So that was how I I don't know if that's for a website. Yeah, that just depends on what we want to do. Okay. Also, website, and then get out to it as they come up with that's easier for people to yeah, and I again, I'm happy to help any of that. I used to have to do my own website as my instructional coach and everything like that. So, thank you for that. Oh, I actually. Okay. Jump up the we go and swap out 148, $35 $40 a time, like really good. These were just the things that we kind of like ran out of. That there wasn't as much of, they ran out of, and then obviously the flare pens wasn't on there. Oh my gosh. And we opened up everything, so it wasn't, they didn't take it in packs, it was just, everything was just individual, so.
Are we doing that again this year? We were planning on doing it in the spring as well, like, right? I don't know, I can't remember what it is, March or April. Maybe April?
But yeah, so that's why, I mean, I take little tiny.
And if you volunteer, you just might end up in a video.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, darn. It really was pretty cool.
It was good.
I did not.
Neither one of us knew that was coming.
I did not watch it.
Neither one of us knew that was
I was
coming.
like, I have people were like,
Yeah.
I didn't know,
You
you,
were on
I
there.
think you sent me, I'm like, I had no idea.
you're like, how did you
No,
know?
yeah, that's the district line.
I was like dying. I was like, my face was on there. Like, no, we just recognized your voice. I'm like, oh,
That was really, it was.
I want to make sure the money that's not the card is right. You know, I mean, like the money is at the right spot.
Okay, target is up 30.
Table, I would recommend you.
Okay, and.
No.
I'll get this. Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
All right, but anybody else can come too. It would be great if we had more than just one person, so if you can, if it brings up pretty fast. Yeah, that's true. Okay,
And Meg and I, we have been going back and forth. We are kind of stuck. Brian got the little plastic thing, what do you call those? Like, they
Sign holder?
The acrylic sign holders?
yeah, like a sign holder.
We have tons of them.
Yeah, so we thought about doing that, but we also talked about doing a trifold that focuses like who we are, what we do, and then also the chair people and that, but then also doing pictures. But then we're like, do we have space to store that if we reuse it?
If anybody wants after this meeting to come see the space that if anybody wants after this meeting to come see the space that I have for the PTC upstairs. In
Oh,
space.
Okay, because I'm happy to work on that, like I can do that. And then we talked about doing the plastic sheets then, so we could just redo the information and the pictures on the trifold. But anyways, that's kind of how we were thinking about showcasing it, utilizing the QR codes, so they could like take the form with them if they wanted or fill it out. And then also doing a packet of the highlights, or just like a single sheet of paper. So, because I was overwhelmed as an incoming sixth grade parent that PTC was on my radar, but like we were looking at everything else too.
I have to look at the diagram. Angela was kind of redoing it from last year, but I'm pretty sure you guys have fun summer.
They were last year. That is the first thing we saw walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At what point can we come in to set up like the balloon and our table just after school lets out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Balloons take a little while,
Yeah, they do. That's why I'm thinking if we can get in right away, that'd be great.
or even the night before, or day of, things like that.
Yeah.
Because we'll have the gym set up. I can't remember if we set up during the day last year.
Where's PE Box? Where is it?
I don't know, I figured it out. I think we set up usually after school. But yeah, it would be like starting at 2:30 and stuff.
That is
Really,
a
it's
good
just
point.
tables.
What if it is?
Oh,
that
I'm
day?
gonna go play.
No, I'm sorry. It brings up a good point though, then what happens to that event, because if we don't have school during the day, is it allowed to continue so long?
Probably, depending
It is
on
allowed?
the city or not. And there's times where we have even no school and after school activities or students are allowed to continue. That's all the superintendent. That happens at times. And you have no school, then conditions improved by 5 o'clock and you have basketball games and practices. So yeah, I would say we would move forward. That's the thing we call it.
Yeah, it's
I don't have a snow day, so.
Yeah. You're not walking long enough. All right, treasurer's report?
Yeah, so this is missing a whole bunch of pages. I don't know why, but when they got printed, it looks like only like three of the financial pages got put in here. It's all right though. We'll just have to go off. I mean, I already sent, most of you guys already sent it to ahead of time. So we'll just kind of go through how the month went for December. Shakes and Pit came in at $130.65. We anticipated only $25 from them. Again, that was just because I wanted to shoot low. Ziano's gave us 150. I budgeted 125 for that, so we're up on there. Our Chick-fil-A was 1,269. I budgeted about $1,000 at this point, so we're actually doing good on that. For the year, we're at 2019 in Chick-fil-A sales, and I estimate this to be around 17.5 at this point for the whole year. Okay. The Woodside Dance brought in 6,462, and the Kroger Plus came in, and that was at 519, which is on par for what we expected it to be. We did have 180. Well, we had interest income of $1.13. And then we also had the concert ticket raffle and the music ticket raffle, $185 for the band concert ticket raffle, and then $61 for the musical ticket raffle. We didn't have any out of pocket because luckily some people donated the supplies for that, so we didn't have any out of pocket for that. Still need to cut a check to them. That'll come up here this month. So our total revenue for the month of December is $8,778.29. I had budgeted $4,850 for the December month, so we're already up. For the year, for our fiscal year, our total revenue is $12,206.30, and I anticipated us to be at $8,624 at this point. So we're up by a little under $4,000 so far for the year. Okay. And then for expenses for the month, we did have the Chick-fil-A expenses of $1,069.19. The winter dance so far for the month of December is only $375. Our total is only $750 for the winter dance, but there's some things that are going to be reimbursed that I got that'll hit in January. And the budget for that was only $1,700, and I don't think we're going to be anywhere near that on the budget. So the dance is actually going to be more lucrative, as I talked about earlier. There was a bank fee of $11.21, and that was because apparently if you have over 10,000 in cash transactions a month, they charge you like a percentage. So I called them and I told them, hey, I didn't know that, and that's kind of weird. So can you remove it? So it shows the negative. So they basically upped us at 11.21. And so, like, I guess that's something to think about when the spring dance comes around. If we make a lot of money off of that, maybe I get a little funny with how I deposit that, so I get charged a fee, or just ask for an exception. We had $9.90. So I get charged a fee, or just ask for an exception. We had $9.99 in supplies. I believe those were the acrylic. Those should have been the acrylic signers. We have 6 of them. So 3 of them I'm using for Chick-fil-A, but the other 3, you guys need them. Let me know. I just have them sitting in my office right now. There's some assembly required for those. They come in 2 different pieces. It's a thing. So for teacher grants, we did have Brony, $254.99 for the month. Hernandez, $36.59. McNeil, $74.70. Prather, $327.95. Again, we were kind of talked about. There's some we're still working on. So there's no surprises there on that. So for our net income for the month, we're at $6,618.67. I anticipated us to be at a loss of $307 for the month. That's just because a lot of that's because of the teacher grant with 2,000s in there. So since we're not to that point yet, obviously that's going to be a little skewed. But then obviously the other revenue builders and that kind of stuff are showing a lot better. One thing to think about is that as of right now, I anticipated us for our fiscal year through December to be at a net income of $494. And then we're showing a loss of $15,922.71. But you have to think about that. About 21,000 of that is from the previous years. we already had to reserve those funds for the projector and the risers. So basically would add that back. So we're actually up pretty significant from where we need to be for the budget. As of right now, in the bank account, we had, or as of the end of December, in our checking, we had $10,741.95. Our savings was $5,160.49. We don't have any outstanding liabilities or any reserve funds at the moment, so everything is just cash. So the total cash we have is $15,902.44. So doing a good job building that. All right, and that's it on that financial report.
I was gonna mention this, this was in our PTC mailbox, so a little thank you from Miss Brony. It says, thank you for the cookies, buffet, and treat bags. You do so much to make us feel appreciated. Enjoy your time with your students over break. See you in 2025. So she must have put it in the mailbox right before we left, but that was nice, yeah. We are appreciated for the things we do, and sometimes that's us to you.
Anytime they have food or a truck here or something else, make sure you know where it's coming from. It's not me.
Okay, our next meeting is going to be February 18th at 2:30. Anything we've missed? Or?
Well, I did want a little brag on the 8th graders and on Mr. Half. They changed We the People national, the way ever since COVID, anybody could just compete via Zoom. And this year, the national organization said only the winners of the state competition can go. Even though Indiana has like the strongest state in the whole country, like the whole country. They always are like just crushing it at nationals. But Mr. Half did not get in, even though they got fourth by like 1 point, which was their best showing ever. He immediately started contacting nationals, and he just said that he was gonna, like push, but not offend. And they just got word last night that they were accepted into nationals. Some teams travel to DC, but they're gonna do it over Zoom. But it's like a pretty big deal for them. And well, just more than Mr. Half, just pushed for, he just pushed for the kids that he thought he deserved. He was like, they deserve it, and he pushed. And a lot of other teachers would have just said, and he, right, and she was all like, cool. Like that's, so God's gonna go above and beyond. Yeah.